Fellow citizens, my dear countrymen and women, today I come before you with deep reflection and love for this country. As many of you may have seen or heard, I was unfortunately chased out of Parliament as of yesterday, and I will be out of Parliament for the next 7 days. I'm very grateful to those of you who have indicated that you will miss Parliament without me. It obviously shows that my contributions are valued despite a few misunderstandings. Now let me take this moment to explain this to you all. The environment in Parliament and more broadly in our governance space has become increasingly hostile, such that there is very little room for honest debates or differing views. Those of us who dare to speak or defend what we believe is right are often labeled as disruptors, and sometimes causing us to stand our ground against acceptable voices. But I want to put it on record today that much as I will never be intimidated into silence, I wish to make a commitment today that I will endeavor to communicate better and more firmly, but also to try and moderate my reactions to the provocations. We must remember that politics, when led by love, as I have believed it should be, must also be about boldness in defense of the truth, fairness, and justice. Which brings me to an important and urgent matter. Tomorrow, as many of you are aware, marks exactly 1 month, and the late 6th Republican President, Mr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, still lies unburied, and our country has failed to move on, let alone to open a new chapter of healing. Now, this is not a political issue. This is a national issue. This is a moral issue, a cultural issue, but above all, this is a Zambian issue. I am personally disturbed by the standoff that has made us fail to put our late leader to rest. And therefore, I am publicly making a request for a meeting with His Excellency President Hakainde Hichilema. Not to argue, but to dialogue, to sit down with our head of state as leader to leader, a son of Zambia to a son of Zambia, so that I can offer my little wisdom in trying to help resolve this impasse and to give our late president the dignified farewell that he so deserves. To you, my fellow young people of Zambia, I want you to remember or bear this in mind. You are the cornerstone of this nation. Time has come when you are being called to duty by way of you getting ready to participate in the governance of this country. This time requires that we rise and condemn political violence. We must at all costs reject vulgarity in our politics, and especially speak against intolerance towards divergent views, as well as the bullying of political opponents. Let us say no to intimidation, but of course say yes to innovation. I have a dream of a new wave of politics, what my young brothers and sisters, the Gen Zs, call a safe space. A space where young people can engage, agree or disagree, and of course lead without fear. Let us therefore strive to build a new era of political activism, one that protects the young people, those we call Abaiche, that uplifts our communities and that radiates hope. Now, I may be removed from Parliament for the next 7 days, but I want to promise you that I will never be removed from the hearts of the people who knows that Zambia deserves better. I now say this on behalf of many young people who are part of a new political movement, which is called the Movement for Good Governance, also being referred to as Ichaba if you understand Bemba, Chabafana if you come from the east, Kiabanike if you come from the northwest, Sabanana or Njabana if you come from the west or south respectively. That we the young people stands for unity. We stand for peace. And we stand for you, the people of Zambia. I am here now saying we need to let love lead. We now need to let hope win. And that Zambia is our hope. Let me therefore end by saying, God bless you all, and God bless our country, Zambia. To you all I say, one Zambia, one nation. Thank you.